1st of July, if you notice my festive shirt. And we are going to Jefferson, or northwest of Jefferson, to have a barbecue picnic for the 4th. And I have Sam, and I have Caspian, and back there I have Travis, and it was his birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, say happy birthday to Squatch Dad, everybody. And we are anxious to get out of town and have some fun. Also, if you like this channel, if you would consider dropping a few coins in our Patreon membership program, we would appreciate it, and we will have a lot of extras beyond our episodes here. All right, here we go.
Over there, but should do. I can back in.
You're not gonna be able to let the Caspian off. Yeah, I see more cars that way.
That's what I have to do.
So after driving and driving and driving up this mountain pass, we finally came to a place, but unfortunately, it's full of people. 4th of July. What can you say? It's not like we're going to find a place that isn't full of people. But the other sad disaster that happened is that the cooler was on top of my clothing bag, which that was in it. And now the sweatshirt's all wet, and it's not exactly warm up here. So I don't know if there's any possibilities of Bigfooting around here. It's kind of slim, but at least we got away from town and into a new place that we've never been to, because really I'm happiest when I'm on the road traveling and being in the mountains. So while Travis is setting up the cook stove and stuff, Sam and I are going through the woods across the way.
Going.
Yep.
Usually around 9,000 feet.
Yeah. 11,000?
11,000. Let's see. 11,500.
Oof. Yeah, I need to spray with the off. Yeah, look at that hill. I am definitely not going up that, but it is so beautiful. Look at all those wildflowers. There's nothing like Colorado in the mountains in July. It's even prettier over here. Look at all these beautiful Indian paintbrush. I think those are dandelions, I'm not sure. But oh, it's so beautiful. And I can just picture something lurking up there, watching down here. I definitely saw some bear spoor, and I also saw a sign that said moose are around. I saw elk spoor, so there's definitely a lot of both predators and prey around here. Well, part of doing Bigfoot expeditions is figuring out what doesn't work, and 4th of July is a really hard time to find anywhere without people. But we do the best we can, and it's just good to get a break. So, but there's lots of ATVs and motorcycles, lots of campers, tent campers mostly. But I'll tell you, no matter what we find, one of the most incredible things to find are the views. Look at that down there. That might be South Park, but it's gorgeous. We're very close to, or not that far from, Kenosha Pass. Well, probably about 20 miles. So definitely doing this is worth it, even though in my book there's too many people around, but we'll just make the best of it. If there's any squatchy woods, I would think it would be down there, but you never know. The road curves around so much. The Caspian's kind of freaking out about something. Anyway, I think I better go back to the guys who are up that way. Sam is starting a fire, or attempting to. It's kind of being a challenge, but woo! They always say, you know, the Indian proverb, smoke follows beauty. Not sure how beautiful I am right now, but anyway, well, at least keep the mosquitoes away. But we're hearing a lot of music, not exactly the kind of atmosphere that we like. But again, we're happy that we got away. So Sam finally got the fire going. What matches did you say were the best?
Ace matches.
Ace matches, yes. So
Ace green matches.
Ace green matches. So, what's in my Bigfoot bag? I have a compass, very important to have. A Swiss Army knife that Sam gave me. And I have bag balm. This is for my lips. I always carry on bag balm because lips get dry out here in Colorado. Bag balm works the best. And then I have a New Testament and Psalms book. I always take that with me. And I have wipes. I'm not going to tell you what that's for. I think you could guess. And then I have, for the summertime, suntan lotion, bug spray. I have my cap in case it's cold, because sometimes we're out at night. I have my water. Usually I carry around several of these. And then I have headlamp and my flashlight. And a lot of times, especially in the spring and the summer, I put my raincoat that I'm wearing into my backpack if I don't need it. So that is pretty much what I have in my pack. Look at that peak up there. Pretty dramatic. We went down a hill, in fact, and we came to this sort of mountain alpine bowl. We can hear a creek. That's got to be over there. Sam thinks there's a lake pretty close. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. A lot less people over here. The problem is, in order to get back to our truck, we're gonna have to go back up. As I always say, what goes down must go up. So Caspian went in those bushes and he found water and freaked us out. And then Sam fell down because he was so panicked and he was running, and there's a lot of rocks. He fell down over there. But of course, Caspian finds the creek. Much relieved. A little while ago I sneezed and my bladder didn't like that, so me and the woods had our little session. But now we are heading up back toward where our truck is, trying to angle, and I found what looks to be a game trail. But we gotta go up that way eventually. And I don't know about Sam, but I'm getting hungry. So this is where we started out from. We went down that way, down and around, and up there. And the truck is up there. Travis is making hamburgers. And I can't wait to sit by the fire. Mainly the smoke, because the mosquitoes, there are billions and billions and billions of them. And Travis is putting out the fire. Sam and I are walking to the end of this road. Sam wanted to check it out. And then I think we're gonna drive through Fairplay just to be different. But yeah, this place, I don't know that we'd return. I didn't see really anything terribly squatchy. I saw bear spoor, elk spoor, but I don't know if it's worth it. We certainly wouldn't want to bring our camper up here. And it is awfully high altitude for tent camping. Brr. So anyway, we're just gonna go down this and see where it goes. That's the fun thing about exploring, or as I like to say, exploring. Well, this is an interesting find. Sam thinks it may be an old generator trailer. Never expected to see that up here. And then, oh my goodness, look at that view. Wow, that's amazing. And Sam thinks down there is a dry lake bed. I don't know. I'm gonna go a little bit more up this way. But yeah, we're not usually this high in altitude. But yeah, Sam thinks that's a lake bed. But look at that view. That is incredible. It was worth it just for that view. What?
We're looking southeast.
Southeast?
Caspian.
Okay, so we walked a little further on the road,
Look at the
and the
dog.
view is so much better. Okay, Caspian is being a mountain goat. That's his true calling. Look at how steep that is. Oh my goodness. So we came to the end of the road, and the view from here is so much better. We're looking southeast. I don't know what that range is.
We're looking where we came from.
Are we looking at South Park? That's what I can't figure out.
Is that way?
Huh. Anyway, that is beautiful. That makes this expedition worth it, even though we didn't have anything Bigfoot related happen, but that view is stunning. So we're wondering if there was a mine here, because there's big metal pipes, and then there's this slag pile, then there's more pipes, and of course we saw that old trailer. So it's very likely there was some kind of mine. But my goodness, again, look at that view. Okay, so I turned around and I saw this dot on the snow line.
Where is it?
Do I have it? No, it's right there.
What is it?
I don't know. It could be a rock, it could be a tree, or it could be our forest friend peeking at us, but I doubt it. But it does look ominous, doesn't it?
Just scroll to the left and look.
Oh, I'm going to fall down. You wonder if they're up there on that ridge looking down.
Well, I think they use these as like highways.
Mhm.
They don't pretend to hang around here.
No,
much,
but you said, and I've seen them where there's videos of figures walking up things like this.
A suspicious black figure just walking up a mountain pass where no one would really. I mean, it's a rocky. You couldn't really walk there.
Yeah, right. So, but
dog, no, come back. Come on.
That looks really spooky to me.
Come on.
I don't know. Hi, if you're an animate object. I don't know. So we're done with our walk. The fire's put out. Everything is loaded, and we are going back down to the highway and probably through Fairplay, Hartsel, and then over Wilkinson Pass. So it's been a fun time. Really helped relieve stress because, as usual, we have a lot of it. It's incredible. Just, I don't even know how to describe it. Just hard stuff. But in the midst of it, we've seen God help us through people in surprising ways, and we're very thankful for them. And we're thankful for you for watching the Sasquatch Mom episodes. And at some point soon, I'm going to have a special announcement about my book that I'm going to finish next summer. So that'll be exciting, so look for that. And again, if you like this channel, first of all, like and subscribe to it, hit that notification bell, and consider joining our Patreon club. So we're gonna see what happens through the rest of the trip. So we just saw a critter cross the road, and no, it was not a Bigfoot, but it was big. It was a big black cow moose. Wow, that was incredible, and it's in there somewhere, but it's long gone by now, I'm sure, but it definitely crossed the road. Too bad I didn't have my camera ready. Okay, well.
3 seconds. 4 seconds.
I know.
How can you get a camera out of that?
Exactly. So people think they're going to get a Bigfoot picture?
That was so fast.
It was. Whew, that was huge, too.
It was a big, it was dark.
Yes. Because it had like black hair or fur.
Very dark brown.
It was obvious. It looked like a female to me.
I couldn't tell.
I thought it was a
it's
female.
moose.
Yeah, I told you there was a moose around here.
No, Oh,
There's a moose on the loose. Don't give the moose a muffin.
yeah.
So that was our 4th of July a couple of weeks ago. Would we go back there? Maybe to the lower elevations. It certainly is a beautiful area, but I'm not sure it's actually very squatchy. Obviously very popular on the 4th of July. So that's all. This is Squatch Mom. Have a squatch-tastic day.